Good morning, children. Sheila ma'am here again on your Friday EVS class for the 4th standard. Children, last class you have already had your EVS class with wonderful pictures. We showed you how different plants have different parts of the body, and same way the parts of the plants I had showed you in the slide. You had seen how the plants have different parts like roots, stem, branches, and flowers, fruits, etc. So today, in your 4th chapter, we are now further going and studying each part of the plant in a very different and in more major way. Okay, so we have today chapter 4 where we are studying about the roots. Okay, now roots are the first part of the plant. If the roots are not there, this plant, whether it's a small plant or it's a large plant or a tree, big plants, they cannot stand. The roots, if they are removed, the plants die. Okay, so we have the roots, which is one of the main part of the plant. Now what is root and how their color is and how they are in shape? When you see into your textbooks, the pictures are more neatly given to you. See, it is very well showed in the figure on page number 32. Okay, now see, roots have their different shape, children. All roots are not same. Some roots have one major part of it, and the small roots come from them. When you go to higher classes, you will know the names of the roots like taproot and fiber roots and all. So now only you have to learn the roots and its function and why a root is needed for a plant. So this root is for a little bigger plant. Okay, and when you see the small plants, when you see for the herbs and other things, they are very different roots, but they will be in a cluster or in a fiber way. See, from one root there will be many small roots coming. Okay, so these roots are of different color, same color but have a different size and shape. Now why is a root very important for a plant, children? Very important because when we sow a seed, the root is formed there and the plant comes up. The seed is sprouted, but the plant stands on the root, and as the plants are growing, what do you give to the portion, that's area? You give the water, you give manure and a good soil. So when you are giving them here, the root absorbs water, the root absorbs the good soil. So these are the nutrition for the root to give to the plant. And that's how, when you provide these things here on the soil above, the root is below. Have you seen any root above the soil? No, it is always below. So when you provide the nutrition like this, good water, good manure and sunlight, etc., the plant grows. As the plant grows, you can see, but you don't stop, children, you don't stop. You keep giving them the good nutrition and manure, and it gives a good result as it grows with a good fruit and useful to us. Now in this chapter you have the pictures of the root here, children. Can you see? Here the root is, and what is the root? It is main function is to support the plant. Then it also holds the plant very firmly on the soil because if the root is not healthy, you have seen the plant will turn bending and it won't have a good posture. Okay, you can have seen big trees like coconut tree and all, sometimes it is tilting. Roots absorb water and nutrition from the soil and supply to the other parts of the plant. So the function is it absorbs water and nutrition from the soil and supplies them to the other parts of the plant. So today children, this is the root lesson, and some of the roots today are used as medicines also. It is very useful. So the use of the roots are like you have vegetables root in the root form, you have tapioca, you have beetroot, you have they are also in the form of vegetable. Okay, so let's have this lesson done for you. I will be sending you the notes in your apps. So please write down the homework and we will go to the next part of the lesson, lesson 5, in your next class. Thank you. Have a great day.